Hey, this is Jersey Jones from Jersey Jones Sports. I'm going to show you guys how I prep cards for grading. A large order going out. And they're like, hey, I want to send XYZ to grading. I'm going to evaluate the card first, make sure I'm not wasting everyone's time sending a card down there. That's not going to do well. So the first thing I do is grab the card, get it raw, pop it out, see how we're doing, what we have. In this case, I'm sending out some vintage cards, some new stuff. I'll be looking at them heavy to make sure that the person that's asking me to send the cards out, like I said, is not wasting their money. And if the cards are messed up, smudges, fingerprints, anything I could do anything about, I'm going to try and help it as much as I can to make it look as good as I can before I get rid of it, before I send it out. I wish I would stop doing that. So in this case, my buddy Paul asked me to send some out. Of course, now that I'm ready to prep these things for grading, I can't find them, which is pretty common. That's what happens when you do this kind of stuff for a living. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. It always goes wrong. Just like that camera keeps flipping down on me every single time. I think that was one of his. I don't even remember anymore. I don't even remember anymore. No, these might be mine. No, these are all mine. Those are all cards that are going as part of giveaways when I do breaks. So if I can find Paul's cards, here we go. Really take a look at him. I know he wants to send that one. There we go. There's the stuff he wants to send. Kilburn is 75. That one I thought that one was mine. I know he wants to send that one out. Decaboom. Decaboom, he wants to send out. Skeens, beautiful Brooks Robinson. I'm going to take a look at the vintage stuff first, just to make sure there's no issues with it, no stupid stuff. So first we're going to take this Nolan Ryan. I want to say this is going to be 1980. Very good centering on it. Good centering on it. But looks like we got a rounded corner here. But really not too terrible. You guys can see that. Back's not bad. Corner. That's really not too shabby. So look at the corners first, then we look at the facing. Use the glare. See if we can find dents, imperfections, anything stupid on there. Looks like we got a tiny wax stain right there. Everything else on the front looks okay. So this one, for the most part, is done. Now, sometimes we get these ones like this. You put some Kurtz on it, shine it up. It's almost like clear coat. It goes on there. And I normally use a microfiber cloth with it. I send the microfiber cloth. This is the shine stuff. Take this guy, put him here. Let me show you how this works real quick. So this one already kind of has a high gloss, but to really bring out the the pop of it, sometimes I put some Kurtz on there. So, got that. Our cotton-like material. I don't even know if it's cotton or not. And we're going to take this 1980 Topps. We're going to get some of this on it. We're going to very, very gently put just a little bit on it. any of you guys were in the green military, like I was in the Army, we used to have to shine our boots like every day. You always want to push out from the corners. Always want to push out from the corners. And this is kind of like that. You kind of buff it on. And then once you get it on there, you buff it off. Make it very, very shiny. So it shows well. Because when you're encasing cards, a lot of times when you go sell them, especially on like vintage groups and stuff like that, you know, it may get an 8 or a 9, this card, but if it's kind of blurry and it doesn't really particularly show well, people are really just not going to want to buy it. So much about this business is about the eye appeal with it. So take our microfiber cloth, start in the middle. We're going to push away from the corners and the edging. Really thin strokes. And any of the little wax imperfections that were on there went off with the clear coat. You just have to be very, very careful when you're dealing with this stuff. And a lot of times, especially if I'm sending stuff up from like the 50s and the 60s, the Kurtz stuff really, really, really helps it. And then modern stuff that already has that refractor type finish, that has that clear film on it, it doesn't really need it. So we're just going to very, very gently just keep working this thing out. Always out, never in. Always away from the edges. Because you never want to mess with the edges. Especially the corners. You hit a card that, this thing is, what, 46 years old? It's a 46-year-old piece of cardboard. So if you hit it hard on the edge or on the corner, not only are you going to bang the corner in and bend it, you're going to cause a crease to be there. And that's just like, that's nasty. And it's going to mess the whole value of your card up. Very, very shiny. That little wax, like I said, was over there. That's gone now. It's either gone or it's been obscured. But that is about perfect. I really want to say, when I send this card out, it's going to go to SGC. I want to say it's going to probably get an 8, 7 or an 8. But we were talking about, you know, a 46-year-old piece of cardboard. And it's Nolan Ryan. One of the greatest right-handed pitchers of all time. So put that guy down. This step, very important. Now, when these cards go out to graders, you never get your top loaders, mags, whatever you send them back. So a lot of times when we send stuff out, we use this kind of thing right here. These little Ultra Pros. Walmart has these. Amazon has these. Everyone has these. Make sure you got a dry finger. Take that, stick it in there, make it loose. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. I didn't even see I had live chat up. Appreciate you guys. Stick that in there. Nice and easy like. See how easy it goes in? Now, if I was to take this card and one of those new ones without it spread apart, it would be completely messed up. You never want to put a lot of pressure down when you're pushing this in there. Kind of want to just let it fall into place because I use SGC a lot. I like SGC. They're literally going to take this thing and be like, oh, 1980 Ryan. They're going to take scissors and just, they're going to cut it and just pull it out. Your plastic is done anyway, right? So do that. Painter's tape. Super easy. Hey, everyone. Hey, out there. Love you guys. Appreciate you being here. Didn't realize I even had a live chat up. Put the painter's tape on there. Good to go. If anyone has any questions about cards, feel free to ask me. It's all good. Ask, and it will be answered. So Nolan Ryan is ready to go out there. And as a high value card, if it gets a high grade, I don't know where this card would be at an 8 without looking at card ladder, but I mean, either way, if you're a Nolan Ryan fan, this is a very nice card, right? Bam. We put it where stack. And just for a point of reference, these are the cards I have going out there already. That's a LeBron James rookie. Hoping to get a ton on that. That's a Shohei Ohtani gilded to 75. Now this one This little thing. That's Topps Japanese, Topps Japan. And this is the Takashi Murakami photo. So this is like a $200 raw card. So if you send it out there, you do good, bam. And then it's very, very nice Jim Cott. Forget what year this is. And then we got, I really want to say it's 65. We got Cam Schlittler, road to opening day. Topps now at 150. Murakami and X Fractor. And then we have another Murakami where it's mini diamonds. This piece is crazy. This is a 1970 Topps, but it's not 1970 Topps. This is a Carl Yastrzemski from the Red Sox, Hall of Famer. And this is actually an O-Pee-Chee. So you can see this is in French. Carl Foot Le Seul. So this is an O-Pee-Chee. So a little bit more rare card. This one is mine. I'm sending this one out. And then Kobe Bryant, second best player of all time. He's going out there. We got a Nolan with the weird, see the hat, where it's like a trucker hat. You can see the freaking thing. This is a really clean card. This is 1981 Topps. Okay, so look, I was right. So my buddy Paul gave me this one. This is the one that I'm sending out. I don't know which one is which. I'm going to have to take a picture of these before I send them out. But I'm sending like the same card out. And then we got the GOAT. We got a nice Yaz over here. This is 1976 Topps Yastrzemski. That 1976 Yaz is going out. Johnny Bench, and I want to say this is what, 76, 1976 Topps. And this is an iconic card. This is Robin Yount, one of the greatest pure hitters of all time. This is iconic 1975 Topps. This one's not going to grade well, but I have the George Brett. There were two big rookies in this set. It was Robin Yount and George Brett, and I have the George Brett up in my case up there. This is a Skeens. This is a rare mini diamonds refractor. Although I'm having second thoughts because Skeens is just getting punished this year. And then this is Bo Jackson Battle Arena on-card auto of Ronnie Lott. This was my buddy Dave's. He hit this in a break, and he wanted me to send this one out. So this is my stack so far. But Paul asked me to go through his cards, be like, hey, listen, what should I send to grading? Because let's face it, grading is very, very expensive, and it's insane. Helps out the value on your cards, but man, it tends to suck price-wise. All right. What else we got? Harmon Killebrew. This is, again, 75 Topps. This one, if you look at it, push out Harmon. Hall of Famer, all good. But here's the thing. 1975, not very rare. You got a bad corner up here, bad corner over here. We're off-centered really bad. Edging is really, really bad. Back's in good shape. Corner's in good shape. Face on the back looks okay. Face on the front looks okay, but I really don't want to send this one just because I just don't think there's a value there, especially to Harmon Killebrew. This is later in his career. 1975. His rookie was in 1954 with the Senators. Or maybe 59. I don't know what year his rookie card is, but either way, this is late in his career. I mean, you can see he's got gray hair. He's an old man. So I don't really like the idea of sending that one just for the value, because I think a lot of these are just like Paul wants to flip them. So, and I understand if he wants to make money. That one, I don't think it's worth it. You know what I mean? And then we have Brooks Robinson. This is from Heritage. Really nice Heritage card. Very nice Heritage, Brooks Robinson. One of the greatest third basemen to ever do it. And I have multiple Brooks Robinson autographs. This is very nice. On-card auto is where you want to be, boys. Never do stickers. Two things I hate in the hobby. Sticker autographs and unlicensed product. Corners on this look good. I don't like sending any modern down there. I don't think we'll get a 9 or a 10. Back looks good. Face looks good. Centering looks really good. Face of the card, again, looks good. We're going to send this one out. So this one's not going to need any prep, and I would never dream of trying to scrub or put card polish on something that's on card auto. That just doesn't make any sense, and it's not worth it. Juice ain't worth the squeeze, so we're not going to do that. But Brooks Robinson, very nice card. Take our Ultra Pro, same thing. Put Brooks in there. Brooks good to go. Centering looks good. Got a piece of masking tape out there. This one's definitely worth going to the grader because of the resale value. But very nice. Stick that in our pile. All right. 1989 Topps Traded. Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. I sent one down there, and SGC sent it back to me. They said that shit was trimmed because SGC is a bunch of haters. I really don't think that card was trimmed. This one looks similarly perfect. Face on it looks good. Corners on it look really good. Edging on it looks really good. I don't know where he got this card from, but this one is in immaculate shape. And you can see we got the 2 stars. I don't know if you could pick that up on the camera. Well, if you could, you'd see the 2 stars right there by the 1989 Topps Traded. It means it's not a Tiffany. But this one is in very good shape. So, gonna get this one together. This one's not gonna need card polish or anything. It all really shows really good. Get our Ultra thrown over here. Nice dry hands. Stick Ken Griffey Jr. in there. Be very careful. Don't want to do too much pushing, mess the edges up. Piece of masking tape. Now we got the masking tape on the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. Now this is not a high-end rookie. This one is a high-end rookie over here. That one's a high-end rookie in an 8. Topps Traded are very, very common, but if you are able to get a 10, maybe a $60 to $80 card. But this one shows really good. Actually, let me go take a look. Let me take a look at this real quick. I think I just saw a blemish on it. And I'm wondering if this one is messed up. Yeah, I think it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. All right, we'll send it out there. This one is very clean, though. Yep, I'm going to send that out there. Send Ken Griffey Jr. out there. Get him good to go. Bam. Okay. Got a nice stack going for us. Pull that Skeens out. Juice ain't worth the squeeze. Juice is not worth the squeeze. We're going to look at another Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. This is going to be the Bowman. This is another super low-end one. And really, if there's any issues with it, and I think it won't get a 10, it's not worth sending out there. It's not worth sending to grading. Back on this one looks good. Oh, there's a dent. I don't know if the camera even picks it up. There we go. Let's see. You guys see a little dent on it? Ain't gonna work. This is one of the ones where if you don't think you can get a 10, it's not worth sending out there. Centering on it's okay. Not particularly bad. You can kind of see it's off a little bit. It's tilted. I am concerned about that little dent right there, though. It is a really tiny dent. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze on this one. So I'm going to put this one away. It's a good raw card. Keep it as such. Nice raw card. I need a spot to put this stuff where it's the stuff that's not going out there. So that's not going to go out. Killebrew is not going to go out. Grab it. Killebrew is just like a raw card. Not worth it. Juice ain't worth the squeeze. This Killebrew in particular, though. So anyone that's on my channel, I've seen that I sent this card out. This one's creased real bad. This one ain't gonna work, bro. Let's see. You guys see the crease on it? Up there, above his head? This ain't gonna work. Other than a crease, though, it looks really good. So this one is not gonna go out there. No way. No way. Waste of money and time sending out there to get a 1. No bueno. No bueno. No. All right, here we go. One of the big guns. Judge, Kaboom. Generational talent, Aaron Judge. You know him, you love him. He's like 6'10". Leaps small buildings in a single bound. Crashes in the wall, gets hurt. Goes out all fucking season. Torpedoes the Yankees season. They have like nobody now. Yankees are all injured. Shit is ridiculous. They are all banged up. So typically what I do with these Kabooms, because all this snowy shit or the little explosion things, the little refractor pieces, so they're all different. They differentiate depending on where they are. So typically what I do is I go on a PSA or SGC or a card ladder and I go start looking at the 10s. They got fingerprints and blemishes right there. And I go see where those little lines are at and where the Kaboom is, where something would be a 10. And depending on where it at, I'm like, this should be a raw card or this should be a graded card. A little touch on that corner right there. A little touch on that corner. Edging doesn't look great here. A little touch on that corner. I hate to break it to Paul, but this card is probably going to be an 8. But it's such a high value card. Even at 8, it's probably worth sending out there. Do I have a Jordan rookie card? No. Of all the cards I have, I do not have a Jordan rookie. I got a lot of other stuff. I had LeBron rookie out a couple minutes ago. I have multiple LeBron rookies. I have multiple Kobe rookies. I'm not breaking packs on here, dude. Unless you want to start cash mapping some money, man. I mean, what do you want me to do? You're supposed to come over here earlier. You didn't come, sir. You did not come. Just like Kamala Harris said, you did not come. What do you want me to do, man? This Kaboom's probably like an 8, bro. If anyone's on the stream or it's watching this tomorrow, Paul's actually texting me right now. You want me to send this Kaboom anyway? Even though it's like probably an 8? I mean, it looks clean. The corners are fucked up. Corners are fucked up on this, Paul. You want me to send this or no? Edge is bad over here. Edge is bad along this side. Corner touch, corner touch, corner touch. This is probably going to be an 8. I mean, I'd be shocked if this one got a 9. All right. Well, Paul's telling me to send it, so I'm gonna send this Kaboom. I don't know if his phone died or what the deal was. I do not have a Jordan rookie though, Jocelyn. If you get on here, any questions from the live stream will be entertained. Not a big deal. But we're gonna pack this Kaboom up real quick. And then if I have enough energy and I got enough interest tomorrow, I'll break them. I'll do the back end of this order. Probably go on earlier though. People are actually conscious. So I am gonna send this. I'll send the Kaboom because he didn't respond. So I imagine he wants me to send this Kaboom anyway. Okay, I'll send it. I'll send it. Still a nice card. I do like it. It's just, it sucks that in baseball they don't have the licensing. I don't think I can do anything in these corners, man. And it's because the only reason I can't do anything in these corners is because we got paper loss. See how it's lost some color? It's not so much that it's bent, it's just touched and it lost the orange on it. That's the problem. Like, I still think it'll do alright. I still think it'll get at least an 8. So belligerent. You're belligerent for 12:40 on a Monday night or Tuesday morning. Like, send it. Full send. Alright, we'll full send it. One piece of masking tape on it. Bam. Good to go. Send your boy out there. Alright, you sure you want me to send the Griffey? Because I'll send it, but I'm telling you, it's got a dent in the front. And the juice is not really worth the squeeze. Now, if you want to PC this card and just hold on to it, I can do it. It's not a problem. If that's what you want to do. If that is indeed what you want to do, I can do it. I had a lot of people. I had about 12 or 13 people concurrently on this stream, and then they dropped off. Which is weird, because I didn't realize that there was live chat and people were asking me questions, and I didn't realize the live chat was actually live and anyone was on here. People were talking, and I guess I have to engage. I have to engage next time with them. These Bowmans are cool. They're all weird, elongated. Makes for a cool looking weird slab. This one doesn't really need anything though. So it's a dent. Besides that dent. There we go. That one's going out. Alright, what else we got here? Randall Cunningham. Oh my God. You really want me to break? I'll break a pack. I'll break one. Just one. That's it. You're going to owe me 2 doll hairs. Just so you know, if you get the no name in here, I didn't sell this pack to you, so we're splitting it. Jerk off. There we go. When the fuck did you pay for him? You didn't pay for him. Lauser, Ramos, Melhall, Phil Gilchrist, Brian Harper, Terry Holland. You paid for him. That's a horse for different colors, sir. I'll rip him right now. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Floyd Bannister. Here's John Smoltz. Second year John Smoltz. Third year John Smoltz. Third year Smoltz. Charlie Hayes. Sharperson. Joy Reid. Fred Lynn. There's a 75 tops. Scott Terry. Todd Zeal and the Future Stars. Todd Zeal actually was a Future Star. One of the only times they ain't fucking lying. Jack shit in the pack, sir, besides Todd Zeal. I'll put that on the side for you, sir. All right, back to Randall Cunningham. Man, I wish I had music. My fucking desktop is acting really weird. My desktop is acting super weird. Oh, shit, man. See the dent, Paul? This one would not do good if I send it out to grading. It's a nice card, though. 87. Honestly, if it weren't for that dent, it's touched a little bit, but if it weren't for that dent, man, I probably would send this one down there. That's pretty cool. I can't fix that. I mean, I could try to fix it. You want to try to spray it and see what happens? See if it comes out. I could try to spray it and see if it comes out. It's gonna take. If I spray this thing, though, I'm not gonna know what the hell's going on until like tomorrow-ish. And it really just needs a little light touch. A little bit of damage. All right, I'll spray it. I'll spray it. We'll see what we got going on over here. If this stuff does work. Ugh, way too much. We'll spray that whole face and give it a rub. Real easy, like. Real easy. Put it in there. Wait to see what happens tomorrow. The front is saturated. I mean, I only really need the dent to come out, man. Under normal circumstances, if the car is real fucked up, I would saturate the whole thing. I would literally just stick it in here and just let it sit, but it doesn't make sense for that one. It's just a tiny dent. So as long as the area that was dented gets it, it might pop back up. But I'll know more tomorrow. That's the magic shit right there, though. That's it, Kurtz. Kurtz Card Care, man. That's good stuff. That dude does miracles with cards. Stuff that you wouldn't think would be even possible, man. The guy does shit with it. It's nuts. All right. Let's take a look at Bo. Man, these cards are so cool when we were kids. I love these cards, man. This is a big chaser card. Centering on it looks really good. Where'd you get this one, dude? You remember? Face of it looks very nice. Back looks very nice. Edging on the bottom is a little bit rough, but that's not that big of a deal. Not for this year. Centering is good. Corners are good. This one you might actually be looking at a 10. This one might actually be a 10. Yeah, let's put this one away. Very, very nice. Very. This one might actually go down there and get a 10. Which, not really sure if it's a huge card at a 10, but man, that is an iconic card. It is really, really nice. This one's going to go down there into grading. Masking tape on there. Let's take a look at this other Bo Jackson. It's wild-ass Bo Jackson. This is a crazy card. Wichita Chicks. This is a fucking sweet card. Yeah, we're scratched right there, man. I don't know if you can see it, but This one's scratched. It's a cool card, but man, that sucks. It's from 1984 too. That really sucks. This is a nice card. I don't think if I spray this one, it's going to do anything. That's like, looks like a surface crease. That's not going to do anything about that. That's about as good as it gets. Even if I spray it and it dries out, that's probably about as good as it gets, man. It really sucks too. That's going to wind up being like a 1. You really want me to send this card down there? It's a waste of money. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to get like a 1, dude. It's gonna probably be like a 1. I can't. I got the 1 tank. Spraying. I'm trying to tell you, spraying is not going to do any good. Plus, this shit's expensive, dude. I just waste it. I actually use that stuff. That doesn't even look like a crease. It looks like a big ass scratch. You know what? Let me see if I can. How much moisture I got on here still? I got some dampness and some moisture. Put that on there. See if it does anything. This little blotch right here. There we go. Get it on there. See if it does anything. I mean, I might actually be able to wax that out and see if it does anything. I'm not spraying it, man. It's a waste of time. And that shit is expensive. That Kurt shit's not cheap. I'm not gonna spray Kurtz on it for something that's probably not gonna work. Whoa. Call me a juice box on the internet. We'll see what happens with that one tomorrow. I'm gonna cover this. Like, for real, I might actually try and just buff this out and see what happens. Put that over there. Not in there with the Randall Cunningham. Ozzie Albies, Brave second baseman. This looks really nice. Out of 10. Is this kid any good? Ozzie Albies. What the fuck was that? Random shit just falling over in here. Is Ozzie Albies any good? Is he any good? Is this actually worth sending out there? This is nice. It's a 10. It is sweet. Is this nice worth sending out to grading? You already know how I feel about on-card auto. That is a gorgeous on-card auto. Face of it looks really good. Centering on it looks really good. Got a little bit of edge pull up there. You can see the lip. You can see the lip on it. And it's going to knock this card down to probably like an 8. Which really sucks. I mean, someone probably damaged it bringing it out of the pack. They messed it up. You can kind of see it on the other side, but the edge lift is really going to hurt your value on it. I could try to smooth that one. Let's see if it's possible to smooth this one. It might be possible. It actually came back pretty good. Looked like it was going away. And it started to come back a little bit. It's like as soon as the Kurtz kind of dried off. As soon as the Kurtz dried off. I might try to do a little bit more Kurtz and try to do it again. Very, very gently. Yes, I realize I'm touching the auto. It does look like it knocked down a little bit. I wouldn't say it took it down a lot, though. You know what I mean? Be very careful when you're dealing with this stuff, because you don't want to scratch the shit out of it. Right, let's see where we're at with it. Let's see where we're at with it. You can still kind of see it, but it's not as pronounced as it was. Does that make sense? So it doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. I don't think it'll get. I still think it's going to get knocked down. Oh shit! There's a printer line on it too. See the printer line? That's from Topps. You see the printer line on that? It's very hard to see. It kind of goes up through the brim of the hat. Sometimes Topps does this shit. A lot of the new Finest product has the printer lines on it. Yeah, it's on there though. Let me see if I can make the camera show it. Very, very faint. Yeah, it's a really faint printer line. What do you want me to do, man? You want me to send this one too? I can send it. It's nice. I don't know if they're going to overlook that or not. Or it's very small, and it is knocked down a little bit. So, I don't know what that is. What's that, Chinese? Why are you sending me shit in Chinese? What the hell is that? What the fuck is this? What is this Chinese you send me? Stick that in there so hard. All right. Stick it in there. It's a really nice on-card auto. I don't know. I really have no idea who the hell that guy is, though. If he's any good. And it's like, what are you planning on doing with it? Because I had a 1-of-1 Torii Hunter, who I do know Torii Hunter very well. That's Spider-Man, and it was Archives, and it was a 1-of-1 auto, and I know I got like $60 for that card, and that was raw. So, I can send this. Not a big deal. It's cool to have a bookmark and everything, but I don't know how much it's worth. There we go. Maddox. Little Maddox rookie action. Is there anyone else up? Who else is up? Lindrom's up. Why isn't anyone else fucking unconscious? Why did you send me fucking $12, dude? Oh, the Yankees won. Hold on a second. $12 Was it like 6 packs? You only want like 6 packs, bro? I said they were $2 a pack, man. $2 a pack. You sent me $12. I think I had like 12 packs. So $24. $24, sir. No, not lies. Indeed. Oh. Fucking Parsons is up. Let me see if we get some Savages in here. All right, you still with me? These ones are not going out because of a big ass crease on them. Big ass crease across Killebrew. I thought I looked at this card already. And I was like, there's a big ass crease on it. So when I saw the big ass crease, it triggered a memory, a memorization. All right. You want to pick packs? What do you want to do, Paul? You want to pick some packs? Still there? You want to pick some packs to open? Because I can pick some shit. Let's do this top one, Paul. Little 1990. Little 1990 tops. Little 1990. We're looking at Frank Thomas. We're looking for the Frank Thomas no name. Infamous. Very big card. Okay. We got Tony La Russa. Samuel. Dave Henderson. Lenny Dykstra. Look at that shit. You can see the tobacco hanging out of his mouth in that picture. Jay Bell. Craig. Durner. McCourtney. Ozzie Smith and an all-star. Man, that card is faded. Bosio, Abner, Aguilera. Seen that card so fucking much. Here's your rookie, Jeff Juden. Not in that pack. Oh, Wally Joyner on the back of this one. Good old Wally. John Moses, Brian Harvey, Oliver, Aaron Coles, Danny Martinez, Quisenberry. Who do we got here? Wegman. Psst. Got Wally Joyner. Back-to-back Wally Joyners. Joyner. Propaganda. Ron Oster, Stursey, Carlos Quintana, Bill Doran, Ennis, Olin. Nope, not on that one. That was 2. Yes, this is side grind. I make a lot. I make money doing this, sir. I make monies. I make a monies. I make nice monies. Bonilla. Well, Terry Kennedy. John Smiley. Templeton. Paul O'Neill, one of my favorite Yankees. Doesn't help us here, though. On the Reds. Propaganda. Steve Farr. Olin. Parnett. Jesse Barfield. Candelaria. Harris. Dotson. Ron Jones. All right, last pack magic for you, Paul. This is your 4th pack. Although you did pay me for 6. So you do have another one coming. So if you have any thoughts on which one you want me to rip next, Harold Reynolds, Baseball Tonight. Jack McKeon, look at that dude, look at the glasses. Eichhorn, Finkel and Eichhorn. Charlie O'Brien. Tibbs. Doc Gooden. Man. Not bad. Vance Law. Little Kirby Puckett. All-Star. Those All-Star cards are super faded. Steve Cummins. Little Freeman. Cabrera. Matt Williams. A good pack. Future star. Eric Anthony. Felix Jose and Herm Willingham. All right. One more, Paul. Any thoughts on which one you'd want to do? All right, Paul's gone. How about we do this one? He did pay me for it. So, let's rip this. See if we can get that no name. See if I just made him a millionaire. See if I just made him a 100 millionaire at 1 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday morning. Dave Valley, Greg Walker, Carmen, Craig Biggio. I forgot Craig Biggio was a catcher. Petrie, Perez, Harsh, Hankey. Steve Sachs was excellent. A little Mike Schmidt action. Nice card. Look, Kirk Gibson. Lampkin. Marquise Grissom, original flavor. Dave Johnson. Davey Johnson. Why don't you just buy the rest of them, dude? Why don't you buy the rest of them? I'll rip them. Instead of dicking around, because that was your 6 right there. We've got some All-Stars, got some Hall of Famers. But other than that, not much more. Not much more, sir. Not much more. This was like semi-clean, too, I started. Now it's all fucked up again. How many packs do I have left? That's 6. That's 6. I opened one earlier. Although I guess I can do another one. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3. I got 7 left. 7. All right. $2 each, sir. $2 each. Robin Yount. There's a Hall of Famer. Hey, $2 each, sir. $2. Al Leiter. Greg. Fucking Hojo. Rustnicks. David Wells. Look at skinny David Wells. That's crazy. Checklist. Drink. Mike Gallego. Montgomery. Plesac. Another Hall of Famer. Kirby Puckett. He did. Von Hayes. Yeah. Give me some on this. You paid me for feed picks, $12. That's for 6 packs. Send me another $12, man. You want me to rip it? I'll rip it. Send me another $12, bro. So I can have this shit. That Cash App pack, that Cash App, I wind up just paying Ronnie with it anyway. So that's Ron's money. So if you don't send me the $12, you're actually stealing from Ron. And I'm going to tell him you're stealing from him. And Ron will love that. I'll grab your Hall of Famers. You want all these commons, dude? It's up to you. But I don't know if you want to. I don't even know if I want to keep all these commons. A lot of commons here. Badass. Biggio's a Hall of Famer. Bailey, Greg Walker, Cummings, Matt Williams, Eric Anthony. That card was lying. Future Stars. Kirby Puckett, Bobby Bowe. Yeah, I love Paul O'Neill. I love Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill's a fucking man. Paul O'Neill was the man. Here's your rookie, Donald Harris, #1 draft pick. Is Wally Joyner in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. Putting Lenny Dykstra on the side for you. I know you love Lenny Dykstra. Everybody loves Nails. Everybody loves Nails. Do you want these commons from the 90? Do you want these things, dude? Oh, shit. Oh no, I fucked with success. Now we got issues. Javier. Gallego. Gallego. Oh, you bastard.